First night, new walls, learning how the silence falls. First night, different sound, slowly making this my ground. First night, new walls, learning how this silence falls. I left the boxes mostly sealed, except the speakers and the real essentials lamp, a cup, the record I've been playing since the second year of college when things shifted. That album has its own quick listed entry in my nervous system now. It plays and something settles, how music becomes architecture. You carry room to room the lecture of a chord progression saying you've been here before, you're staying somewhere new, but you're the same. The upright bass confirms my name. First night, new walls, learning how the silence falls. First night, different sound, slowly making this my ground. First night, new walls, learning how the silence falls. Yeah, that's enough for now. I chose this, that's the part I keep returning to before I sleep. I signed the lease, I packed the boxes. Nobody put me through the processes. I built the door and walked through it. By midnight I had put one thing up on the wall, not much a string of photos from a life I'm keeping, even while the rest is sleeping. In the boxes, proof that I arrived here carrying something worth the walls, the new ceiling, worth the wrong echo and the feeling of starting over in a room that smells like someone else's bloom. Of mornings, mine will come, I know. First night, new walls, learning how the silence falls. First night, different sound, slowly making this my ground. First night, new walls, learning how the silence falls. Learning it slowly, that's okay. First night always feels like this. It'll feel like mine by Tuesday. Yeah. Tuesday at the latest. Put the record on again. The help.
Didn't happen all at once. That's the thing nobody tells you.
Nobody leaves all at once.
That's the thing.
They go in increments, the wing.
Mirrors show it if you look. The Thursday calls that get mistook for busy weeks, the texts that start arriving short of just the art of distance introduced in small installments, not one single fall. From close to gone, but many tiny steps from warm to barely fine. We stay in touch, the rain confirms on glass what the departure firms up slowly.
I was last to know,
because I wasn't watching how they'd go.
nobody leaves all at once. They just slowly change the touch of how they hold you in their mind. Nobody leaves, they just rewind into a smaller kind of close.
Nobody leaves all at once. I went back through the messages. The drift is visible in the edges of the timestamps, longer gaps appearing first in the perhaps. Their replies, then in the length and in the warmth, the strength
of what we were in March compared
to August.
Something wasn't shared.
In the between, some turn was made without announcement. The arcade of our specific
frequency
went quiet without
notice me.
Still talking to a signal that had moved on half a block from that.
Nobody leaves all at once. They just slowly change the touch of how they hold you in their mind. Nobody leaves, they just rewind into a smaller kind of close.
Nobody leaves all at once. That's how it goes. Smaller and smaller. Yeah.
The hardest part is not the going, it's the not noticing how long the going took. I could have seen the increments if I had been
more honest with what I was watching. I don't blame the incremental leaving. I've done it to the quiet grieving of a frequency before the formal. And it's more the norm than normal. Endings are, we drift before we close the door. We dim before we shut the light. Nobody leaves all at once. Nobody cleaves clean, it's always gradual. And that's the most natural thing there is about the going. Doesn't make them know it easier, just true.
Nobody leaves all at once. They just slowly change the touch of how they hold you in their mind. Nobody leaves, they just rewind into a smaller kind of close.
Nobody leaves all at once.
Not all at once.
Never all at once.
That's the truth, yeah.
That's how it goes. They're not gone,
just further.
That's its own kind of thing to carry. Been a long time coming, but I think tonight's the night I say it. I've been careful with the word okay, used it like a placeholder. The way you hold a seat for something real that's coming, not the actual meal. Just a napkin folded on the chair. For months I said okay, and there was nothing underneath it. Just the performance of the word, the crust of it without the inside warm. The fridge light blue against the norm of how okay has felt before. Tonight is different, feels more like the actual thing than it has in recent memory. The jazz, I think I'm finally okay, not performing it today. I think I'm finally okay, the real version, not the say-so. I think I'm finally okay, not performing it today. The teller's in the chest when it's performance. The chest sits slightly tight behind the word, like it knows the thing's not heard. It's true by the body, even if the face cooperates. The cliff of difference between the two is something only I can view.
Tonight the chest is open loose, no tightness in the word. The roads comes in until the space that held the tension. Something in me welled up, not a sadness, but it is yes. The finally of it, the release. I think I'm finally okay. Not performing it today. I think I'm finally okay. The real version, not the say so. I think I'm finally okay. Not performing it today. Finally. The difference between saying it and meaning it is bodily. The chest knows first, the throat knows second. The word comes last. Tonight I reckoned all three lined up. That's the sign. I didn't announce it to anyone. Just stood here in the kitchen, one hand on the counter, fridge light blue, and said it to the room I knew. The room would hold it without asking for the evidence, the tasking of my okay with proof. The room accepted it, the crackles bloom, confirmed it, the roads confirmed it, I confirmed it. I think I'm finally okay, not performing it today. I think I'm finally okay, the real version, not the say so. I think I'm finally okay, not performing it today. Chest is open, the real one. Yeah, I think I really am. Said it to the kitchen. The kitchen believed me. I believe me too.
Different rooms over the years. Always end up back here somehow. Yeah. There's a room I carry with me, built from every place I've lived. The quilt of different walls and different lamps, assembled into something that camps permanently in the chest. The couch is always in the same place, slouched against the left wall, one lamp bright, the single source of evening light. Regardless of the actual room, I've had this room since the first bloom of living alone. It moved with me through cities, floor plans, rent the free and unfree years. The room persists, the saxophone confirms it exists. The room I keep coming back to isn't on a map, it's in me too. The room I keep coming back to, lamp and couch and nothing to do. The room I keep coming back to isn't on a map, it's in me too. I've tried to describe it to the people who've shared it briefly. Not a steeple or a skyline view, not grand, just a specific contraband of comfort that my nervous system recognizes. The old rhythm of the crackle on the speaker roads, coming through on certain modes of evening that the body knows before the mind does. How it goes from tense to something close to still. The room provides, it always will, regardless of the address on the door. The room is mine, it's always been before. The room I keep coming back to isn't on the map, it's
in me to the room I keep coming back to. Lamp and couch ain't nothing to do. The room I keep coming back to isn't on the map, it's in me too. Always the same room, in me now, yeah, in me. Maybe home was never the location, the postcode or the train station. Closest to the door, maybe home is the room you build inside your own chest and carry everywhere you go. I'm in the room right now. The actual room I'm in is almost identical to the internal one I keep, which means I chose correctly. Sleep will come easy tonight because the inside and outside room, because they finally match. That's rare. That alignment, that's the prayer, answered without being spoken. The room I keep coming back to isn't on a map, it's in me too. The room I keep coming back to, lamp and couch and nothing to do. The room I keep coming back to isn't on a map, it's in me too. Always been in here, found it again, that's all it takes. Yeah, back in the room, still here, same room, different year, still the same room.
We didn't say it, but we both knew. That's its own kind of language. We had the music going the same as usual, the volume low, the evening casual, in the way that only ears allow. Nobody performed for the other now. We're past the performance, just the room, and two people inside the bloom of the comfortable that doesn't ask either of us to remove the mask, because there isn't one to wear. The lamp throws gold across the chair. You're in, I'm on the couch. We haven't spoken in the last 10 minutes, haven't needed to. The music fills the space the conversation usually wills itself to occupy.
What we don't say out loud
lives in the music in the lamp.
What we don't say out loud
is warmer than the things we map
onto language. Let it live in the silence. Let it give what words would only make too small.
I know what you're thinking by the way your hand moves. You'd say it's nothing if I asked. It's that specific, nothing that we've sat beside for years. The tells are small and deeply known. The rise and fall, the breathing when the thought is good, versus the one that said we should have done it differently.
I know
the difference in the silence.
So
does the music in its low frequency below the threshold of what ears catch, but the chest receives. We communicate the best
in the unspoken register. What we don't say out loud
lives in the music and the land.
What we don't say out loud
is warmer than the things we map
onto language. Let it live in the silence. Let it give what words would only make too small. Don't make it small.
Yeah. between the words, the most important scene. Only in the way we hold the quiet between us.
That's the goal.
The music reaches when we can. By the time the record ends, we still haven't spoken bends. The usual expectation that silence is uncomfortable, that's flat. Wrong between two people who have built the language of the true and set into the furniture of how they share the hours, sure. The silence holds more than the talk of nights when we were learning how to walk inside each other's frequency.
What we don't say out loud
lives in the music in the lab.
What we don't say out loud
is warmer than the things we map
onto language. Let it live in the silence. Let it give what words would only make too small.
Let it live
in the quiet.
Always warmer.
What we don't say.
That's the whole thing. Record ended. We stayed in it anyway. Didn't need to say that either. Eyes closing on the third try now. That's fine. The ceiling has a crack that runs from left to right, it always comes into focus right before the sleep arrives like some small door. My eyes insist on checking strange the things that live inside the range of what you notice when the weight of the whole day arrives too late to argue with the body wins. The vibraphone comes in and spins a note too soft and aimed precisely somewhere warm and slightly icy. All at once the fan completes another round above the sheets. Slow blink, eyes going low, thoughts arriving soft and slow. Slow blink, ceiling above, nothing left to push or shove. Slow blink, eyes going low, thoughts arriving soft and slow, yeah. I had a realization round about 11, found the ground beneath the thought I'd been avoiding all October. Been destroying my own evenings with the weight of something I could just translate to simpler terms. I'm in between the person that I've always been and one I haven't fully met. The bass comes in the deepest yet, felt somewhere near the lower spine, confirming that the in-between is fine. Has always been the place where growth does its quietest, most honest work. Slow blink, eyes going low, thoughts arriving soft and slow. Slow blink, ceiling above, nothing left to push or shove. Slow blink, eyes going low, thoughts arriving soft and slow. Yeah, in between, that's the place, always has been. The crack in the ceiling doesn't need to mean a thing, not everything's a read. Sometimes a crack is just a crack, and I'm just someone lying on my back, figuring out the next inch of the climb.
for this week. The one that woke me at the peak of something I can't name. It landed softer than I had expected, like it knew I wasn't ready for the full version at the door. Gave me just the outline, said, sit with this one, go to bed. I'll come back when you're rested whole. I think that's how the good ones work. The roads confirms this in one chord. Slow blink, eyes going low. Thoughts arriving soft and slow. Slow blink, ceiling above. Nothing left to push or shove. Slow blink, eyes going low. Thoughts arriving soft and slow. Just the outline for now. Rest first, it'll keep. Slow blink, yeah, there it goes. Crack in the ceiling. Same place. Good night.
Ran out of the reasons I was using. Had to find the real ones. I built a life on borrowed motivation, the external kind of validation of the outcome and the view from outside looking in. The who is watching kind of fuel that burns, efficient but leaves nothing, turns to smoke when the audience leaves and you're alone with what achieves. Nothing but the quiet fact that you were doing it for that. The desk at midnight holds the truth of what survives the proof of being alone with your own work. The synth pad asks what's underneath the smirk of productivity. Running low on reasons that aren't mine. Borrowed fuel burns fast, runs out of time. Running low on reasons that aren't mine. Finding out what's underneath the line. Running low on reasons that aren't mine. Borrowed fuel burns fast, runs out of time. The screen glows on the notebook, half completed thought. I had to laugh at how the first draft always sounds like someone else. The grounds of someone else's voice until the borrowed reasons run their fill, and what's left is the actual self, pulling something from its actual shelf. Of genuine, it's quieter there, less impressive, more aware of being only what it is. The electric guitar confirms this in a single reverb note sustained, longer than expected, unconstrained by what it's supposed to sound like. Running low on reasons that aren't mine. Borrowed fuel burns fast, runs out of time. Running low on reasons that aren't mine. Finding out what's underneath the line. Running low on reasons that aren't mine. Borrowed fuel burns fast, runs out of time. Yeah, there it is. The real reasons are smaller than I expected, not a master plan. Just I like doing this when no one knows I'm doing it. The undone version, honest, rough, and I wrote something real at midnight, small. Nobody would call it bright or significant, but mine
away the borrowed fuel line. Of work never was the scream, confirmed it with its quiet gleam. Over something true, that's the trade. The real reasons are afraid of nothing because they're not performing for the watching spot. Running low on reasons that aren't mine. Borrowed fuel burns fast, runs out of time. Running low on reasons that aren't mine. Finding out what's underneath the line. Running low on reasons that aren't mine. Borrowed fuel burns fast, runs out of time. Yeah. Something real tonight, small mind, that's enough. Wrote something real tonight, small mind, that's enough. Had something on my mind earlier. Yeah, can't remember what it was. The lamp is throwing gold across the wall. I've been sitting here and letting go of all the things that felt important hours back. The worry had an address, lost the track. But where it lived inside my chest, it's gone. Replaced by a crackle and a half-heard song. The synth pad underneath me hums along, like something warm confirming I belong. Right here, this couch, this dim and quiet room. The upright bass comes in and clears the gloom. I stretch my fingers out and feel the weight of nothing much. The good kind late. I forgot what I was worrying about. The music took it, let it out. I forgot what I was worrying about. The bass just pulled it from my mouth. I forgot what I was worrying about. Yeah, what was it even? I had a list, I had it written down. A set of reasons I should wear a frown. Into the evening, carry it to bed. Rehearse the worst case scenarios instead of letting go. But somewhere in the hour between the first song and the roads and power, coming through the speakers soft and low, the worry took its jacket, had to go. The smoke curls upward past the lamplight shade. I watch it drift until the memory fades of everything that had me tight and wound. Now there's only bass and dusty sound. I forgot what I was worrying about. The music took it, let it out. I forgot what I was worrying about. The bass just pulled it from my mouth. I forgot what I was worrying about. Yeah, what was it even? Maybe that's the whole design. The thing that felt so urgent at the time dissolves when you stop feeding it the light and let the lo-fi hold you through the night. Fan completes another round. The same slow orbit, same familiar sound. I let my shoulders drop an inch or two. The body always knows before you do that you can stop now, set the worry down. It wasn't worth the real estate in town. Inside my chest, the roads confirms it so. Yeah, some things just need the music to let go.
I forgot what I was worrying about. The music took it, let it out. I forgot what I was worrying about. The bass just pulled it from my mouth. I forgot what I was worrying about. Yeah, what was it even? Gone now, all gone. Couldn't tell you if I tried. Whatever it was. It can wait till morning.
Nobody knows me on the street. That's the whole point of the street. I walked into someone else's evening, uninvited but received in the way that streets receive the stranger, without ceremony, no danger. In the borrowed atmosphere, just someone else's Wednesday here, seen from outside the lit windows, revealing kitchens, someone's shadows, moving in the warm interior of a life I'm just exterior to. And that's exactly right, to be the outside of tonight instead of the inside for once, gives the inside elsewhere months. Walking through someone else's evening, borrowed light and that familiar feeling of being no one anyone expects. Walking through no context, walking through someone else's evening, borrowed light and that familiar feeling. The saxophone confirms the feeling of the borrowed ceiling of someone else's home against the sky, their specific fence of painted wood, the dog behind it, evening fog of dinner from an open window. I breathe it in, the info of a life I'm passing, not arriving at. The whole knot of my own life loosens when I walk through someone else's, then return. The contrast of the other makes my own sit lighter, mother of all resets, the borrowed street. Walking through someone else's evening, borrowed light and that familiar feeling of being no one anyone expects. Walking through no context, walking through someone else's evening, borrowed light and that familiar feeling. Borrowed light, no context needed. No one expects me here. Perfect. I think the self needs the experience of anonymity, the clearance of being no one for a block. Resets the someone, that's the clock. That resets when you disappear. Turned a corner in the street, became familiar, felt the beat of my own neighborhood return. The borrowed evening took its turn and handed me back to myself slightly. Reorganized the shelf of what I'm carrying, felt lighter. The evening stranger made me brighter about the evening I came from. Walking through someone else's evening, borrowed light and that familiar feeling of being no